Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the cryptocurrencies. So you can see that it seems that the Bitcoin is taking the pause in upward direction. So things and the setup that we have discussed on Thursday suggesting that hardly we will get really great entry point in the nearest time based on the rally that we see actually has happened. So the pullback to the level that we have discussed on Thursday is done. But in general, it's still the big question in what degree the Bitcoin market now shows reaction on the common driving factors such as economical conditions, common Fed meeting, some other factors in the current circumstances. Just because recently I saw the chart of the purchases of the Bitcoin by the BlackRock. So it is really amazing because the fund is taking all the dips that, even minor dips that happens on the market, is just buying out all the volume on the supply side. So from that standpoint, we of course we prepare the trading plan. We will take a look at some particular patterns, but the question still remains open at what degree the market right now is really driving by these technical patterns, by the technical analysis. So I suggest that it seems that market actually driving on its own laws right now, just because it is tightly controlled by the few ETFs that now stands in an active stage of the accumulation of the major asset, of the background asset. So, and from that standpoint, some suggestion on the possible retracements might be significantly smaller than could be seen based on the technical analysis. So still on a monthly chart, mostly picture remains the same. So we have this big ABCD pattern with the 85 target. Market right now stands around the top, challenging it and now returning it back to the same area where the top has been formed. Trend stands bullish. So additionally, we do not have something to discuss on the monthly chart. So mostly just watching for this target in the long-term perspective. This type of acceleration, you can see how fast the CD leg is, actually keep the open for possible XOP target as well. But all this conclusion usually relates to normal market. So when it's driven by the demand and supply, there's normal market loss. In what degree, as I said, Bitcoin will fit to these rules, it's difficult to say. On the weekly chart, you could see that recent performance has led to a pairing of the high wave pattern. And usually when a high wave appears, especially near the top, next direction will be set depending on the breakout. So I tell this every time. So when we have the high wave pattern, if market taken out of the top, it means it should keep going higher. Correspondingly on the downside, it could show deeper retracement to the downside. Market right now stands near the overbought area, but since this is new week started, overbought for this week stands around 75 level. It means that we could use, if we have some bullish context, we could use the previous top of the previous week around 73.70 as a target. So this is common rule when you deal with the overbought on the weekly chart, and if you take trades on the lower time frames, you could use the top of the previous week as a target. This usually works. So if of course you have the corresponding background for taking the long position. If the deeper retracement will start, so we have a few levels to consider, as we already talked about. This is a 50-55 area seems most reliable and strong for long-term investment. If market will start deeper retracement, this will be the first area that we intend to keep an eye on. So on the daily chart, in fact, although we haven't had significant hope on this, real hope that this could happen, because no signs were at the moment when we have prepared the analysis, but actually this market has realized this perfectly. So it dropped precisely to the 65 area and daily oversold level. So this is, as already explained, this is normal common thing when the market comes from the weekly overbought to the daily oversold level. So this is very often happens. And now I'm showing the bounce. So we could use this bounce as a background for possible taking the scalp long position, because we have really very strong momentum to the upside. And this is first more or less significant retracement. It means that market here either has to show deep upward action or even could try to challenge the previous top, depending on what pattern starts to form on the weekly time frame. For now, we're interested just with the possible upward continuation. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see that this is also confidence support. We already talked about this on Thursday. This was the first level that we intend to consider. And right now you could see a great pattern is forming around it, which is hand and shoulders. So currently it's still a question whether the neckline already in place, so market theoretically could make it a bit flatter, so when the hand shoulders will start looking better. But just keep an eye on this. The major idea to watch for as a target an area around 70, 1750, because this is 618 resistance, and usually when the market shows first retracement after upward continuation after first retracement, as we see on the daily chart, first significant retracement after the strong rally usually tends to touch at least the 618 level. And then also you could calculate when the hand shoulders will be in place. You also could calculate some kind of the ABCD pattern to estimate the target with more precision. Currently I just approximately draw this as it really could be. So based on this ABCD that we have here, there's somewhere around, I suppose, the same 70 area if we take a look at the ABCD. But as I said, the shape of the pattern could change slightly, so just keep an eye on what will happen and see what the ABCD pattern will be. But idea, you got an idea. So we have the hand shoulders and its upside ABCD extension as the nearest destination point. And then let's see what will happen. So mostly it is interesting what will happen with the weekly high wave pattern. So that's in two words what we have on the Bitcoin. Let's keep watching.